Gemini, welcome back to another weekly reading. I'm so excited to get going today. Made sure I started with breakfast and a little meditation time. I encourage you to do the same. Always start the day off for yourself, even if it's just 10 minutes, okay? It really sets a tone for the day, and especially for me, when I'm doing this, ensures that I bring forth an energy that is deserving of you, right? So, what is new, Gemini? I would love to get happy readings today. Yesterday's were a little heavy, not gonna lie. Looking forward to something lighter. Would love to have some love in it. Reminds me of Ramblin' Mike Tarot. He makes it very clear that he reads for love. He's a really cool cat. Check him out if you've never heard of him. Anyhow, we're starting with the Nine of Wands. Okay, so somebody's on the defense here. Two of Pentacles on the bottom. What is going on? It's looking back. The Nine of Wands is looking back. So I'm hoping this is past energy that you're going through. Spirit, tell us a little more about this Nine of Wands. Give us some context for the lovely Gemini with respect to this Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person is definitely standing there kind of in that guarded position, like, just come at me, try it, sort of energy. And they're pretty burly, so not someone I don't think you want to mess with. That is hilarious. I'm glad I said that out loud, that the Two of Pentacles was on the bottom, because now it's popped out. Someone's needing to make a choice, and it's not an easy one. There's a lot of emotion involved in this choice. I feel like there's equality in it, like damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of energy. So if I go this way, this could happen. If I go that could happen, and they're both equally, as good or as bad. I'm just hearing the word tumultuous. Okay, I'm also hearing like a balancing act, because this guy is standing on one foot, right? Whoa. The Six of Wands, so something about victory. Well, whatever this choice was, it's led to victory. Like, you're the... I want to swear so bad, but I won't. You're the stuff. Okay? You're the stuff is how you're coming in, right? And it's funny I say that you're, like, automatically I'm assigning this to you, so... I guess that's the way it's going to be. Let's just see what else comes out. Give us some more details. This is like, okay, but what's going on? Love, work, friendship. Give us a few more details, please, Spirit. These cards, the Tarot Illuminati, are gorgeous. If you haven't seen this deck, oh, check it out. I mean, my camera, unfortunately, doesn't do it justice, I don't think. But the richness in those colors, and just how do I say that? The details in it. The details in it are just phenomenal. Gorgeous deck. Not a great beginner's deck. I found that, initially it was really difficult for me to read this one, but once you get established and start to rock and roll, it's definitely a lot easier. A lot easier. Anyways, like a typical Gemini, chat. Still waiting for Spirit to give us more information here. Let's focus on the task at hand. Spirit, please, could you give us some more cards here so that we can get a sense of what's going on? I'm going to lay that out as the crowning energies anyhow. Spirit, what can you tell us about the situation? What has Gemini been balancing or deciding about that's led to this victory? It's positive. That's good. Nine of Swords. All right. So something about this being a time. It's interesting that it falls below the Nine of Wands, right? The Nine of Swords is worry. Okay, I don't really feel like in this deck, this doesn't strike me as the type of worry that, I hate to use the word justified, but it's almost like that. Like it's not as bad as you think, but it's definitely one of those times where, we get up in our heads and we can't sleep. We might be having dreams about it, or, you wake up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning and there's just kind of this gnawing anxiety in your gut, and it's just like, and you can't turn your head off, kind of racing thoughts that wake you at night. So tell us more about this Nine of Wands, or Nine of Swords, Spirit, please. Yeah, I don't get the sense that anything bad actually legitimately happened, where I think it was yesterday in Aries reading where it was really that Nine of Swords energy let off that sense of like, oh my God, like this is devastating, right? And legit was. Okay, this is more of that your thoughts getting away with you sort of energy, and keeping you Spirit, what more can you tell us about this Nine of Swords for our beautiful Geminis? Tell us more about this Nine of Swords. Honestly, I feel like this is, there's passion involved in this somewhat. Like when I look at that card, this is either about love or something that you were very passionate about. So like a project, an idea, and that's kept you up. Spirit, please tell us more about this Nine of Swords, please. Ten of Pentacles. So something to do with the family. This is a foundation. This is an established foundation. So if you are in a relationship, or you know somebody that's in a relationship, this is something where it's been like a long-term relationship, a higher level of commitment, a marriage. Generally, I usually get marriage from this card, or common law. And it's something that's deeply valued and held is what I'm getting, okay? Like this is really important to you. And also the people around you, particularly the elders. It's something like, institutions that are respected and revered sort of thing, right? I don't get the sense that this is the warmest of marriages, love-wise, but certainly that duty to protect, that duty to honor, that duty to comfort. I get a sense of duty from this card, okay? So something, this Nine of Swords, staying up late at night, has something to do with this legacy, this foundation, this family unit, okay? Spirit, tell us more about this Ten of Pentacles in the context of the Nine of Swords here. If you don't care for the shuffling, please just fast forward through it. I guarantee it'll be worth it. But I won't just start slamming out cards because I want to speed it up. Not that kind of reader. Maybe not your channel if you're not cool with that. Anyways, Princess of Wands and the Four of Wands. I'm feeling like this is your energy. I feel like this is someone who kind of embodies an earthy energy, a fiery energy, an airy energy. You know what I mean? Like kind of all of those elements. And I know typically when you start talking that way, you're looking at more queens or even the Empress, right? That can encompass or embody, all three of those, or four of those queens, sorry. But this to me is somebody who is younger, who's very voluptuous, who very elegant and classy, like classy I get, kind of carefree, very carefree, not afraid to express themselves, especially when it comes to passionate emotion, okay? All right, and followed by the Four of Wands. And so Four of Wands is really, to me, the ultimate, like, I don't know, it's right up there to me with lovers and Two of Cups and stuff. This is almost like a dream come true, a wish come true. It's kind of like, when you know, you watch a Disney movie and the prince takes the princess's hand, and you know, it's kind of like that fairy tale ending. And that energy is what's coming across here. So this is a little bit convoluted though. It's not entirely clear yet. I'm going to keep going. If you're identifying with this, hopefully you stick around. Where are we? We're at the 10-minute mark. Okay. The Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. This can also be energy of going within and to think about things, to find yourself, to think about a situation that's been keeping you up at night, sort of thing. Okay, right below there. Searching for deeper meaning in this card. To me, this card really symbolizes that that alone time. So again, really going away from others, kind of isolating yourself so that you can think about things. You know, guys, when I look at this spread and I kind of sink into it, I feel like this is someone external to you. So a masculine figure that's external to you. They're probably someone who is defensive, not defensive, sorry, but at least guarded. They're very, very guarded, and they've had to make some difficult choices with respect to family. And this choice will lead to victory. And I do believe this choice involves you. I believe you're the Princess of Wands at this point in the game. I think that this person has spent a lot of sleepless nights wondering like how to make this decision and what to do, because they want the Four of Wands. Like they see the Four of Wands with you. Okay, they see that Four of Wands with you. I'm picking up Virgo energy here, or it could be just a phase that this person's going through. You see where they've come from this kind of on guard, you know, kind of defensive energy, you know, thinking, worrying about this sort of stuff, and now they're kind of going within. I also feel that they put themselves into their work, so they're working really hard at something. They're trying to accomplish something, or potentially, I was also getting to, what I was hearing was distracting themselves through work, okay? The reason why I feel like this is a masculine energy is because of all the pentacles. And when that Hermit jumped out, to me that always screams like Virgo or Virgo-esque energy. I feel just a lot of earthy energy around that, and you're more of that Wands energy. So Gemini, I don't know if you've got significant placements in your chart that are fire placements, so Aries, Leo, Sag, or if you're just that kind of passionate person, right? But it seems to me at the 13-minute mark that the clarity around this is that this is another person deciding about you. I do believe you're somebody's dream come true. Now, if that's not the case, if it's the reverse, then reverse it, all right? Just plop yourself in the position of who I'm perceiving to be another person and whip it around. This also could be for a cross-watcher, right? If you're watching this as well, okay? So anyways, let's get back to the reading now that we've kind of clarified that. Yeah, because it was feeling, I mentioned that it was feeling a bit muddled, but the clarity is here now. So, Spirit, tell us more about this this Hermit energy. Who is this person? What are their intentions with our Gemini here? What are their intentions with our Gemini? It's funny because I honestly, if this is about another person, I don't feel a lot of your energy right now. Like, you're the Princess of Wands, right? But I feel more of their energy and more of what's going on in their life. And again, if you're a Gemini going through this, well then so be it. You'd be represented then with this Virgo-esque energy and the Nine of Wands with this guardedness about this because of a family situation here. Like I said, obligation. It's obligation versus dreams come true, okay? Spirit, tell us more about the energy of the Hermit. What are Gemini's intentions towards this person, or vice versa? however it lands. Ace of Cups. So their intention or your intention is a new beginning in love. The energy I'm getting from this is something that's overflowing. Like, I mean, I'm talking like your heart's about to explode kind of feelings, okay? I'm also getting that this would be, it's like heaven sent, okay? This is like divinely sent. This is something being offered to the both of you. And there's something here about peace. There's this peace and tranquility within this card. Like, it's the energy in this. You can kind of see, like, when you look at the Ten of Pentacles, right? Maybe because it's a new beginning, it's not as well established. Maybe the monetary value of it is not there. But we're dealing with cups here now instead of so much earthy energy. So money, stability, structures, foundations, things like that. This is a new beginning that feels a little more in sync with this Four of Wands up here, right? Like that kind of fantastical feeling, right? Alrighty. Tell us more about the Ace of Cups, please. Tell us a little more about the Ace of Cups. I'm also getting too, as I kind of sit in the energy of these cards in this bottom row, that with this person, through introspection, through their work, through time alone, because I feel like they're a solitary person, or you're a solitary person. I'm just going to say this person, and then you guys can flip it, okay? But basically, this person, through working hard, through this introspection, has come to realize that this could potentially offer a new beginning in love. It's, again, it's just cultivating these feelings, and it's wanting them to move towards this, okay? This person, or you, finds you very mysterious, captivating, I'm hearing as well. You might like to hike, I'm getting. And I'm just really picking up that earthy energy where, again, it's that balance. It's that beautiful balance between that fire and earth energy. It's a beautiful combination because it's got like this passion and stuff, but this earthiness too, where you like the outdoors, like you can be in the outdoors. It's part of who you are, like you know, nature lover, that sort of thing. And perhaps this is where your passion lies. This is where you feel most passionate, is outdoors, right? So whether that's through hiking or you know, walking or photography, like whatever that is, right? Spirit, tell us more, please, about this Ace of Cups, this new beginning. Where's this new beginning going to take these two here? Where's this new beginning going to take these two? It's funny because this is a ton of shuffling with not a lot of action. So I don't know if either you or this person is in a state of indecision, like you're having a really hard time coming up with the words, coming up with stepping forward and having an honest discussion about this. I don't actually feel that you two were intimately involved before. I don't at all. So, but you do know each other. This isn't somebody that you don't know. Those feelings are definitely there, though. Spirit, please tell us more about what's to come from this Ace of Cups. The Hangman and the Moon. So there's some hesitation and some fear, okay, with the hangman there. It's still this feeling of needing to, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Gem. Is that you? Is that you? I just heard, like, just get to it, just say it. Like, just say it already. Like, I think there's some impatience here around this, is what I'm getting from that Queen of Swords energy. It'll be interesting if she pops out again. But in any event, the hangman here, I get this energy, like there's this fear almost that this is too good to be true. So there's this feeling of this is what you want, this is what feels good, this is fantastical sort of thing. But then there's this energy of like, but wait, like that, it's too good to be true. This is just a fantasy, right? This only happens in storytale books or, movies, that sort of thing. Like, seriously? Like, really? And the moon coming out here is something about like secrets coming out though. Secrets coming out. So I suspect after this time of kind of hanging around and kind of second guessing and doubting that sort of thing will come a period, potentially around the full moon. We've got a full moon in Scorpio coming up on Monday, I believe. That the secrets could be revealed and the truth can be kind of laid out. Yeah, we have justice coming out next. So a verdict to me, in this situation, this to me speaks to a verdict coming out, okay? So, and then this leads to the Nine of Cups. And so this is the ultimate. This is wish fulfillment. This is everything that you could have wanted and more, I'm hearing, okay? This is being surrounded by opulence, by the finest, and just feeling like $1 million. Like this guy that's standing there, he's got this look on his face, like, yeah, like I did it, like feeling really good about yourself. So if you're a person or you are having, doubts about this, when these secrets are revealed and a verdict is rendered or a decision is made or someone speaks their truth, then, it ends in this Nine of Cups situation. And so this is really interesting dynamic. First of all, you've got some majors out here, which is fantastic, right? Especially in the foreseeable future. So in the past, not so much. And then when we come down to the bottom here, that's when the majors kind of start to come out to play. And then I've noticed we're getting more cups energy down here at the bottom too. Like when we expand on this story, it's moving away from passions and from, money and stability and that sort of thing into more of that emotional realm, okay? Much more of that emotional realm. It's interesting too, Scorpio, this person could have Scorpio in their chart or you could have Scorpio in your chart. Again, this would be like a significant placement. So between that and the Scorpio full moon, I'm wondering if this is going to come in sooner than later sort of thing. You'll know who this person is. So we're in Virgo energy with Scorpio placements in their chart. Also, what else am I feeling here? Yeah, I'm just getting like that it's just, good Lord, we got 10 of Cups coming out on the bottom. Another gorgeous card as far as happy family, happy home. Compared to this 10 of Pentacles here, do you see the difference in the energy, right? So we're moving away from that obligation tradition. This is the way it's done. This is the way it should be. Moving into more of that emotional energy of, again, with these cups out, wishes coming true, like, the rainbow, like how lucky am I to have you sort of thing. There's a lusciousness to this card, or lushness, I guess I should say, like a fertility, that sort of thing. If you don't want to have more kids, look out. Potentially is what I'm getting. But the energy in this just moves away from kind of that colder energy, obligation energy, into something that's more of what you desire, and quite happy. Quite happy and not as distracted. Like these people are focusing on each other, whereas this guy is like, he's taking care of his lovely mate, but he's distracted. He's distracted by the pentacles, by the sense of obligation, duty, that sort of thing. Okay. Also getting that this is a happier home life. Like the children in this card are much happier. It's interesting in this one. You've got it looks like a younger child that's clinging, and so I don't know if this child struggles with anxiety or just a separation anxiety or something like that. There's some anxiousness there, whereas this child's a little more boisterous and a little more outgoing and stuff. And you can see the dynamics here where the younger person is finally kind of let go of mom and dad, and they're kind of more the free sort of thing, and the little girl can be herself and she can really come into her full being. So That's not to slag families or anything like that, but again, just that energy coming through, of what could come from this connection, right? And the differences between the two. Ace of Swords here. Yeah, I'm just sorry, I'm being drawn back here, and it's like friends and lovers is what I'm getting there, versus this take care of me kind of codependency here. The Ace of Swords, again, new beginnings, right? So we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, and so again, this is truth being spoken, is how it comes across for me. And leading to this victory, again, we've got the victory crowning it, right? And certainly we're seeing victory down here as well. So again, I think this situation is very hopeful, and it will come to fruition. Very good things coming through. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Tell us more about this Ace of Swords. Eight of Wands, communication. What did I just say? This is communication coming in, right? This is like double, and this is after this person has taken some time to think about it. And I also feel with this Eight of Wands coming in, that they're going to communicate how they feel about you in this situation, how you make them feel. This is going to be about feelings again, very passionate. They're not going to mince words, I'm hearing. Like, this person has thought enough about it that they come to you knowing exactly what they want to say and how to say it, sort of thing. Okay. Which leads to this beautiful new beginning in love. Okay. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, like, seriously? Like, you guys can see me shuffle on here, right? Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles, okay. Ace of Pentacles is another, new beginning with respect to foundations. Like, just look at that. Again, that lushness in that card, that new growth, new promise. So we've got, what are we missing here? No. So we've got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Do we have the Ace of Wands out here yet? Not yet. It'd be interesting to see that come out. Chock full of new beginnings here. Seven of Swords. Don't be spooked by this. The energy that I get from this is like, how do I describe this? It's like this sense of like, I feel like I just won the lottery. Like, I'm actually getting this. Like, I'm actually getting away with this, in the sense of like I can't believe I have this. Like, I claimed it. I took it. I can't believe it. Like, it's too good to be true, almost, is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Yeah. And it's falling below justice. So it is that sense of, this is okay. Like, this is just, like, the Seven of Swords. It's not that sneaky, deceptive energy and stuff like that. This is just like, oh my God, I feel like I'm making off with something that I shouldn't have, because it's just so good to be true. Yeah. And then we've got Judgment coming out as well. So there is, I'm feeling a bit of stall here with the Four of Swords coming out. So with this Judgment card and the Four of Swords, I'm just going to place this over here because the energy is getting a bit mixed up for me. So the first thing I got when I saw these two cards come out together was that if this new situation is to begin, there's going to be a judgment call that needs to be made. And this is going to precipitate someone needing to take some time out to think, and it's kind of like that wind being let out of your sails. It's almost like you're kind of getting wrapped up in this fantasy world and all these beautiful things that are to come. And it's almost just like, in one hand, you've gotten everything you've always wanted, sort of thing. And everything's finally coming together. But wait a second, what about this situation over here? Okay. And I really need to be clear, and I say this, and I sincerely pick up this energy. I don't think that either one of you, however this goes, is destroying a solid relationship, a relationship that's been established. I feel like it was done a long time ago. Okay, so I really want to make that clear. That this wouldn't, and no one's been inappropriate in here. Like, I can tell you, no one has been inappropriate here. That's just not the energy that I'm getting here, okay? It's important to know that, or for someone to hear that, because I stopped to say that, and I normally don't. So that's important to somebody out there to hear that. But anyways, this is kind of this energy of like, okay, but now you've got to deal with this stuff over here, like, and this kind of lets the wind out of your sails. And for either you or this person has to kind of go back and contemplate this and think and be like, okay, let's take some time out. Like, kind of coming down. It's that feeling of coming down, actually, which doesn't feel very good. It almost feels like someone stole my birthday. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you know that expression, or that, Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So have you ever had something really, really good happen to you, and then you're feeling on top of the world, and then something kind of comes along and knocks you off, your pedestal kind of thing, and you're left feeling like, oh, this isn't so great. Like I felt, yeah, exactly. I felt so good about this, and then, this happened. Well, this is the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so um, the Five of Swords, speaks to battle, right? This is somebody who has had to, I'm getting like, has had to uh, do battle, has had to take some things away, which is going to leave another person out in the cold, because you can see this person comforting this other person in the background, right? So, and I get this sense that this is really hard to do. This is not easy for this person or for you. It's like this sense of like, ah, crap, like, I really didn't want to do this, because you feel that energy, right? Like there's this, oh, like there's like, again, this energy, this relationship dynamic has been over for a while, but to have to actually take these steps is leaving you and this other person feeling quite gutted. And so when I say you, so I say if if you're in this situation where you're having to leave a relationship, or if this person has had to do this to another, sort of thing. Okay, not the most pleasant of feelings. Yeah. Oh, it's sad. I mean, I'm very happy in one respect, and sad in another. But again, I really feel this energy of, it was time. Like it did have to go. It did have to go. But none of that is going to be easy. Okay, none of that. No. Spirit, any other messages for our beautiful Geminis here? Sorry, Gem, it's going a little bit long today, but I won't stop until I feel it's time. So it's ready. Until we start getting messages repeating themselves. That's usually my cue to cut and go on to the next. But here, let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell us? What else needs to be known about this situation? What else needs to be heard about this situation? I'm getting the cue to pull oracle cards, so let's do it. The Chariot. Yeah, I think you can expect this pretty soon. Like I said, potentially by Monday. Yeah, the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Tower. Like it all comes crumbling down, sort of thing. Two of Wands. So this is just a matter of waiting. The Nine of Pentacles, like you're in the seat of your own power. Someone feeling trapped. Death, regeneration, Magician. Again, Gemini, Virgo energy. So it would not surprise me if there's a Virgo involved in here somewhere. Or someone who's very earthy, patience, temperance. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. King of Wands, the Sun, Queen of Wands. You've got a pairing there. Three of Swords. Yeah. So just with the Chariot at the bottom, to me, especially in this deck, this is fast moving energy. This is something coming in, and this person has got this precision. Okay, we'll put it over here because I really do feel that there's precision involved in this. So whether they're actively pursuing this, I kind of feel like they're going to talk to you first, though, and then they're going to go back and deal with this. Is kind of how the energy reads in this, but you can expect it fairly soon. Yeah. Timing's fluid, guys. Don't hold me to it. Anything can change. Like I say, we're only guaranteed the present moment that we are currently having, this very, very second. And 5 seconds back, 5 seconds forward, anything can happen, anything can change, right? So keep that in mind. But I just feel like somebody needed to hear that, because I kind of avoid timing if I can. I kind of avoid timing. Yeah, truth be told, round and round. Spirit, let's get some closing messages for our lovely Geminis here today. What are some closing messages with respect to this situation? Closing energies, please. I'm just getting to that either you or this person really wants to do this the right way. Yeah, there's a change in the wind coming. 3 days? Does 3 days take us to Monday? What are we, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Well, I guess, yeah, technically, if we're counting this as day one. So again, by Monday, there's going to be a change in the wind. You might hear from this person. Something's being blown away, I'm getting. Oh, you're going to feel blown away by this. Okay. This could be a surprise to you. This could be like, what? Like, this is going to blow your hair back sort of thing. Like, yeah. Yeah. And I'm just getting that this has to do with a home and like things flying out of this home. So I think, there's going to be discussions coming up where this is going to be, this one wants to come too. Yeah. Message in a bottle coming out. Yeah. Wow. Seriously. This one always signifies to me like a telephone call. So you could be getting a phone call to arrange something like this. This is blessed. The situation is blessed. Okay. What did I say? There's something about divine energy. Where was that? The divine bringing in when I talked about the aces, right? Like in each of these, it's almost like something being handed to you. Serendipity, like, need I say more? Who got this yesterday? Was it Aquarius? I think it was Aquarius that got this, and I was talking about that movie Serendipity and how fun and cute it was, right? But this is serendipitous. Like, this was supposed to happen. This was spirit helping to bring this in. This was destined. Okay, like there are no coincidences. Luck, perhaps, but is it really luck, or was this always kind of the way that it was supposed to happen? Yeah, and there's a stepping between worlds. Okay, whether it's you're this person or both of you, quite honestly. Although I feel like you're single. Jam, I feel like you are the single one in this situation for sure. We could do an extended and find out more about where you are, but that's going down a completely different rabbit hole. But between worlds, right? And so it's kind of, I feel this is the energy of that person, or again, flip it if it's you, but coming out of the dark and into the light sort of thing, like coming into this new life, this new world. And you can see the energy shifting, through this situation up here, down here, where it lightened up significantly, and it's kind of got that glow on, and it's just fresh, it's new, it's exciting, it's dreams come true, that sort of thing. And so that contrast, right, and the colors in that card and between worlds really speaks to that. Okay, so this person or you, that new life is being breathed into you is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm also hearing this is happening in divine timing. So if it doesn't happen by Monday, the full moon, just know that it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Gee, are you kidding me? Regeneration. Yeah. So out with the old, in with the new. Like this is the death card in this oracle deck. And so something had to end. Again, this was something that was destined to be. It was destined to happen. This is something that needed to be let go of. You can see the energy. Oh, I've got these cards kind of off to the side, but like especially these two. Do you see this regenerative energy? Okay, so there's something about this old situation that had to go so that the new growth could come up. Okay, so again, someone's needing to hear that. Yeah. It had to happen so something better could come in. Yeah, this is going to take, someone needs to take a risk here in love. So in order for this to happen, someone's going to have to come to the edge, and they're going to have to, okay, I'm just hearing they are, by communicating this and blowing your hair back sort of thing, they are doing that. They are willing to step off the edge so that they can come to this new beginning and this communication. This is she's directly looking at the Ace of Swords, which again speaks to new beginnings, communication. So someone communicating a new beginning. Okay. All right. Spirit, what other oracle cards do you have for us today for Gem? I love how this deck always ties everything up. Yang. Yeah, so Yang is that giving energy. Okay, so this person has something to give to you, and it's another ace. It's another one. Okay, so again, I'm getting divinely guided. Like this is the universe giving you something that you've either waited a long time for, something that you both deserved. Yeah, the truth is going to be told. Oh boy, the truth will be told, and this is with respect to love. Okay, so I don't know if there is masks being worn. I never even noticed this mask before. Isn't that funny? And there could be an owl connection for somebody too. It really speaks to like this The owl is kind of all-seeing, all-knowing, incredibly intuitive. This is the kind of energy that will pierce right through. Like, they see right through you. You can't lie to this person, or can't lie to you, or both of you. But masks were worn in the past, okay? So again, if the situation, because there was, marriages, that sort of thing here, it wasn't appropriate to kind of take it any further. And so people were wearing masks and not speaking their truth. But the truth is about to be set free. And this is like the land of milk and honey. Can you think of anything better? Again, this mystical, magical energy that came with those other cards. There's a sense of loyalty in here as well. So I'm getting, and spirit smiling down on you. That's so beautiful. It's this sense of like, because when I see elephants, I automatically think of loyalty. And so, one of you could have been the milk and one of you's the honey sort of thing. One of you's kind of sweet and one of you is kind of like more practical, kind of more grounded and stuff like that, is kind of the energy that I'm getting. But, this connection before that you two had, before it kind of feels like you may have parted ways, or been put on hold or something like that, was one a very loyal one. Because when I see owl too, I always think of like that loyalty. Again, owl is somebody that they're not flighty, flaky. Like when they say something, they mean it, right? Yeah, that's beautiful energy. And not for you. It's funny because not for you is landing below this regeneration and this kind of umbrella here. And so again, I feel like all of these moves have been very strategically planned. The timing of this has been planned by spirit, because you can see spirit up in that window there looking down. And fortune is yours, I'm hearing. What does that say? Nope. Yeah. So again, I think this is just added reassurance to somebody that this was going to happen, whether you were involved in the picture or not, or vice versa. This was going to happen whether this person came around or not. Okay. Yeah, I think here I am. I'm starting to repeat. I think this is just confirmation. Oh, we got another one. Yeah, see, round and round. Didn't I say that when I was first shuffling those cards? That popped out, right? You can rewind and go back and see it. Can't lie. Spirit is strong, you guys. Round and round. I think this situation has gone round and round for so long that it makes your head spin. Yeah, I'm getting like 2 years, 5 years. I don't know if that's important. The number 7, that's spiritual, very spiritual number. So spirit involved in this, and it's falling below the star here. So, and yang, like I feel like this is the universe giving you this, or spirit, or God, or whoever you believe in. This one didn't really want to come out. Yeah, to the sea. I feel like this person doesn't want to focus on the negative, because it didn't want to flip. It kind of flipped and then it went back down, but I wanted to pull it out. And yeah, I get this sense that don't focus on this. Like there's something about not focusing on the negative in here, and sticking to the positive. And I think, and again, I think historically, if you felt this way, like everything's gone round and round and round, and I feel abandoned, I feel alone, I feel like, like I was put out to sea by myself. And perhaps I'm hearing directionless, like where do I go now, sort of thing. I feel almost like you were being guided by spirit, like spirit was helping guide you and take you. You were never all alone, but I think you felt alone. And abandoned is really what I get with this card as well. Feeling abandoned through this situation, whatever this was. Okay. It's funny, I'm just being drawn up with these masks being worn, this guardedness up here, right? Where it was either you or this person, previously were like, step off. Like, it could be boundaries too, like, a hard line was drawn as far as boundaries were concerned and stuff. And when that happened, this person was led to make choices. Perhaps, they set a boundary, and afterwards they realized what was really important to them and really what they wanted. By the book. Absolutely. Here we are again. We are... this person or you want to end this other commitment by the book. This has to be done methodically. It has to be done correctly. It's like come correct or don't come at all is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's one of the reasons potentially why this has taken some time and stuff. But again, number 11, a master number, incredibly powerful, breaks down to the number 2, a pairing, and this loyalty again, this sense of loyalty, a sense of obligation. Everything will be done by the book. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Any other messages? I feel like that's it, Gem. Oh, loves, I'm so sorry. This has gone like 45 minutes in. Yeah, this never-ending story. Where was that? Round and round. Yeah, exactly. Past energy, chop wood. Someone's getting to it. Exactly. And chaos and conflict. I think that belongs up there. And again, we've got the number 33. I don't know if you've been seeing that more often. But we're just getting like every card, yeah, new life at the bottom of the deck. All of these cards are just confirming what we've already said. So, Jem, I think I'm going to end it there at the 45-minute mark. I'm afraid this might have gone too long for some folks, but it was a beautiful reading. A little vague off the start, but again, it seems to be my style where it's always a bit vague and then we really get into it. Okay, so if you did enjoy this video, if you feel somebody else could benefit, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I'm really excited to grow this community. You guys are all awesome, and to expand that and to welcome more people on board would be an absolute honor. Gemini, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.